Good morning, good morning. How's everyone? Making some wonton soup. Just returned to Los Angeles. So there's only two ways to beat the competition, right? Either you can be the first one in the business, or you're doing something different. For example, if you started Facebook hello, good morning, before anyone else started Facebook, then you might have a chance to be a successful Facebook company. Let's say right now Facebook is already here. There's no way you're gonna beat Facebook because Facebook they're already in the business before you. Good morning, good morning. That's number one way to beat the competition, which is to start early. Number two way to beat the competition is doing something different. For example, right now, if you want to beat the competition, if you want to beat Facebook, there's no way you can do it because Facebook is already established. The only way to beat Facebook is have some type of network effect. What I mean by network effect is, for example, right now, if you're a member of Facebook, you don't get anything, right? You do not have any stock, you do not have any crypto, you do not have any coins. You don't even own your own data. Facebook owns your data. So if you gotta start something that's the exact same thing as Facebook, there's no appeal, right? Nobody's gonna leave Facebook and come to your website, right? Then how can you beat Facebook? Then you gotta do something different, right? So for example, maybe if I get onto a new platform, I can earn crypto coins. I can earn coins. I can own that. I can own my own data. I can have control of my personal information. So if I can get to own some type of coin by joining a new platform, then maybe I'm willing to switch the platform, right? Good morning, good morning, Bruce. Okay, so it's just like that's why everybody jumped to TikTok. So pretty much everybody's saying that they're leaving Facebook, they're leaving Instagram. Why? Because TikTok is doing something very different. That's why people are willing to jump over to TikTok. So it doesn't matter what kind of business you are in. If you want to be competitive, then you gotta do it differently. Or you gotta do it early. But doing early is kind of hard for most people because let's say cryptocurrency. Because it's still new. So many people still have a lot of misbelief. They still do not believe in it. So you have to work that out. If you do not believe in it, there's no way you're going to do business in it, right? But obviously, if you do not believe in it, you're not going to do business in cryptocurrency. And if you don't get into the cryptocurrency business early, then you're not going to be able to make money, right? The only way you can make money, like I said earlier, right, is either you get into something early or you do it doing something differently. So that's why, for the past couple of days, I have been, I was at the crypto conference, consensus by CoinDesk in Austin. I'm surprised how many people are there. I'm also surprised how many cute girls are there. A lot of people probably think, oh, you can find some cute girls in a nightclub. No, I'm telling you, all the cute girls are at the crypto conference. Why? Because that's where the future is. That's where the money is, right? The girls, they want to get rich too. You love to cook. I'm not really cook. I'm not a real cook. I'm just chopping some apple and making some what is it? The dumpling. It's a frozen dumpling. So leave me a comment. Let me know what kind of business you guys are in, or what kind of industry you are in. So some people may say, but I don't know anything about the future industry. How can I learn? How can I get into it? There's many ways to get into the future industry. For example, like what I'm doing, right? I'm going to the crypto conference. So over there, I learned a lot. But most importantly, I network. I met with a lot of people that's already in the crypto business. Believe it or not, anytime when you go to a conference, you actually learn so much more by networking versus going to the sessions. Because when you go to the session, you just listen to what they say. I mean, literally, you don't have to listen there. You can just go on YouTube, right? There's a whole bunch of information about TikTok. You do not need to sit there and learn in the conference. What you need to do in the conference is network. Talk to people. Make friends. That's where you're gonna learn the most about about crypto, or any other conference you're going to. Always have networking as the priority. So one way to learn about new industry is by going to the conference. So I just chopped up some apple. Let me wash my tomato too. Did you buy real estate in Alabama? No, I didn't buy it there. Surprisingly, the real estate price in Alabama actually increased a lot, like almost 10 times. The last time I went to Gulfport, Alabama, the real estate they're selling crazy price. They're selling like $4 million, $5 million. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it's only like $400,000. It's like 10 times the difference. But I think that's a good location because there's a lot of people doing Airbnb over there. If you can get some property with a good price, I think it's still worth investing. So I'm cooking the dumpling. This is a pork and shrimp dumpling. So yeah, so going back to the topic, how to get into the future industry. Go to the conference. Another way to get into new industry, just get a job, right? For example, there is many big crypto companies nowadays. There's Coinbase, there's Binance, there's Crypto.com. Get a job there. Not only you can make an income, but also at the same time you can learn about the industry. That's another good way to get into a new industry. Let me just throw the wrapper away. So here's the thing about getting into a new industry. Because yesterday I posted a video about learning a new skill versus learning a new industry. When you learn a new skill, for example, let's say if you try to learn to become a AC repair person, it's kind of hard, but you're gonna have a lot of schools, a lot of institutions that can teach you how to become an AC repair person. So let's say if you're flipping burgers right now, and you're making $10 an hour. Let's say you learn to become an AC repair person. Once you graduate, once you become a trained AC repair person, you may start making $100 an hour. Suddenly your income 10x, right? But another way to make even more money is to get in to learn about the new industry. For example, if you learn about crypto, learn about NFT, if you really understand it, if you really know how to make money in there, then you're not making 10 times more money. You're making 100 times, 1,000 times more money. So this time I went to the crypto conference. I met with many different people. There's people, they're making 40 million, 50 million, 100 million. They're buying condos that are $50 million condos in New York. So, the way they make money is crazy. It's not a little bit money. It's a insane amount of money. I lost my money in crypto. Yeah, when I talk about crypto, I'm not talking about just investing in crypto. I'm talking about there's many different business you can do in crypto. Show me how to cook good fried rice. Actually, I don't cook fried rice because the fried rice is hard to cook. It's a lot of work. I'm not a real cook. I just make some easy fix. Because the fried rice, you gotta cook the rice first, and you got after cooking the rice, you gotta put it in the wok. You gotta cook it. It's too much work. I'm just cooking something simple. Just look it up on YouTube. There's a many instruction on how to cook the fried rice. No, when I talk about getting into crypto, I'm not talking about investing in it. I'm talking about doing a business in crypto. For example, this time, and many different people. Some people they're doing a crypto law. Some people they're doing a crypto CPA. Some people they're doing a crypto related how do you say, regulation. So I'm not talking about just investing in the business, in the industry. I'm talking about servicing the industry. It's like when people first started to dig for gold in California, right? Many people came to California to look for gold, right? Mine for gold. So actually the people that was looking for gold, they didn't make money. The people that was servicing the gold miners actually made a lot of money. They were selling all the tools to the gold miners. They were selling the Levi's, right? That's how the Levi's jeans came about. So the people that was servicing the gold miners actually made the most money. I want to get rich quick. Anybody can. Here's the thing. If you get into crypto business, it is not depending on seniority. It's not depending on how many experience you have or how many years you have been working on it, because it's a new industry. Everybody's new. So you have a chance to beat much better chance to beat the competition. Let's say if you're gonna go out there and open a Walmart right now, there's no way you can do it because Walmart is already there. They're already huge. They have an economy of scale. There's no way you can beat the Walmart, right? But if you go out there and start a crypto business or an NFT business, you have a chance to make as much money as Walmart, which you cannot do if you try to open another Walmart. That's what I mean. I want to get rich quick, like take money as cash. If you want to get rich quick, then get involved into crypto and the NFT. So in the late June, I'm gonna go to NFT New York. That's another big conference in NFT New York. I'm gonna go there to learn about NFT. Not yet. Hotels, not yet. I can create my own crypto. I prefer to stick with my rentals. I mean, yeah, rentals is okay. You don't have to, put everything into crypto. Maybe the most 10%. When I talk about crypto, I'm not talking about investing in it. I'm talking about start a business in it. For example, for the NFT, there's many different business models. There's companies that buy the NFT in the games. Then they rent it to the game players. So when the game players, when they win money, they split half of the money, the income, to the NFT rental companies. I'm not just talking about investing. I'm talking about there's many service business you can provide in the NFT and the crypto industry. What do I need for what? Just how much of a bargain is Bisuma for 26 million? Are you Irish? No, I'm not Irish, man. I'm Asian. I didn't buy an NFT yet, so I'm going to New York, NFT New York. I'm gonna learn about NFT. But being humble is not rich. Yeah, you gotta be humble, man. There's no way you're gonna be rich and be cocky. If you notice, most cocky people are losers. Peace and blessing always everyone from the Lord Jesus Christ forever and ever. I do not understand crypto. That's why you gotta learn. There's many YouTube video. There's many conference. Just go learn. The earlier you get into something, the easier you have a chance to make a lot of money. Did you close on the Florida trailer park? Can you share details? Oh, I already bought a trailer park in Florida. The ones I was looking at lately, I was just trying to buy a second one. Let me see my dumplings ready or not. This is not dumpling, this is wonton. Crypto is the future and new world order, yes. These people in crypto, they're not making freaking $500 an hour. They're making 100 millions, 50 million, 100 million. Like the founder of the Huobi, the one of the biggest exchange, crypto exchange I took picture with. His net worth is I don't know, maybe $1 billion. I'm not sure exactly, but a lot. His net worth is really high. When you're in this kind of new industry, you're not talking about just peanuts. You're not talking about millions. You're talking about billions. Hold on, let me get another bowl. Let me get some sauce. I gotta have my chili sauce. Chili sauce. Let me show you my chili sauce. So this is this is one of the chili sauce I like. It's very spicy. It's got a real chili slice in it. But it's very spicy. I think most people cannot handle it. It's real chili. Let me put it in the refrigerator. Put in some soy sauce. So going back to the main topic, if you want to make a lot of money quickly, get into a new industry quickly. While everybody else still thinking, everybody else is still debating whether they should do it or not. That's the time you should get in. It's like I think about 10 years ago, my friend told me, "Oh, do you know about crypto?" Back then, I was a skeptic. I didn't believe in it. But back then, when he told me about Bitcoin, you know how much it was? It was like $12 a share. Now you know how much crypto, you know Bitcoin, how much Bitcoin is. Bitcoin was as high as $60,000 a share. So if I had, for example, let's say if I had bought $10,000 of Bitcoin back then, when it was $12, I would be a billionaire. So the easiest way to get rich, just get into something early. That's the easiest way. It's even easier than doing something differently. Because when you get into something early, it doesn't take too much, funding money to fund the project because it was cheap, right? Let me go through the message. I trade cryptocurrency more than NFT, okay? Awesome. May your day be full of blessing. What was your first crypto? I bought a whole bunch of altcoins. I haven't seen 10,000 yet. Okay, here's the thing. Whenever you're making a decision, don't make the decision from now. This is a trick. This is how to make sure you're making the right decision. Make the decision from the future. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. What kind of decision you're going to make? Because let's say if you're standing at 5 years from now, there could only be one outcome, right? Because you're already there. Let's say if you're standing from 5 years from now, you couldn't be a doctor and you couldn't be a crypto investor in the crypto business at the same time. You could, but you don't have the time to study both, right? Either you have time to study to become a doctor, or you have a time to study the crypto industry. Because once you look at yourself back from 5 years ago, you can only have one choice, right? Because physically it's not possible for you to do two. But if you try to make the decision from now, and you will be confused because it seems like there's going to be many options, right? You could be a doctor, you could be a crypto investor, you could be a mobile home park investor, you could be a hotel investor, you could do whatever, because there seems like to be so many options. But if you skip forward 5 years from now, then you will suddenly have a much clear goal, a clear mind, because you could only pick one outcome, because physically, only one of the max two outcomes possible, because you only have so much time, right? Do Asian lives matter? Of course, everybody's life matters. Follow my TikTok, give me some likes, whatever you like, whatever question you have, you can ask here, and let me know where you're from. I'm from Los Angeles, California. How do you feel about Cardano and Ethereum? I don't know. I mean, people are talking about different things. So there's people saying that what you see nowadays, probably most of the coins now they're gonna be wiped out. I'm not sure. Again, you gotta think from the perspective of the future, right? Because when you think about, what do you think about Cardano and Ethereum from today's perspective? It looks very good because they're the top coins, right? But if you jump to 5 years later, if you look at it from that perspective, maybe 5 years later, maybe Cardano's disappeared. You never know. Good advice you gave. Thank you. So, because I'm 45 years old already, I don't think I have much time to waste. So that's why I'm learning as much as I can, so I can shorten my time to success. The best way to shorten your time to success, to beat the competition, is focus on emerging industry. Get into it early. Sorry, I'm having a wonton soup. Getting a little bit hungry. Cardano, when I was at the crypto conference, some guys actually talked about Cardano. There's a lot of inside information when I was at the crypto conference. The consensus I'm getting is that they were saying most of the coins you see today, they're probably going to disappear 5 years from now. Do you have a son or daughter? No, not yet. I just got married a couple years ago. What do you think about nuts? Nuts are good, are healthy. What you eating? I'm eating some apple, some tomato, and some dumpling. I just cooked some dumplings. Not dumpling. This is a wonton. So How much do you bench press? I don't bench press anymore. I used to bench press a lot when I was in the army. You gotta achieve a balance between speed and power. If you only have power, you're not gonna be effective. It's like when I was in the army, we have some really bulky guy, really muscular guy, but they cannot run. Because in the army, every morning you're gonna run. If you cannot run, then you're not worth a penny. So you gotta be balanced. So I don't do bench press anymore. Yeah, so when I talk about getting into crypto, I'm not just talking about investing. I'm talking about you gotta get into the ecosystem. You gotta get into the industry. You know, there's many type of business you can start in the industry. Does your brain ever rest? When I'm sleeping, yeah. Here's the thing about health, okay? The softer your body is, the longer you're gonna stay alive. The harder your body is, the earlier you're gonna die. You see all those bodybuilders? Actually, believe it or not, a lot of athletes, they die at a young age. Because they put so much stress on their body, and some of them, they take the hormones. A lot of athletes, professional athletes, they actually die early. Thank you. Lucky Mama, talk to you next time. It's good to get some muscle resistance, but it's like they're saying, oh, you gotta eat a lot of proteins. No, you don't. Like what they're saying in the media that you need a lot of protein, that's a myth. Your body do not need that much protein. So these people, they eat protein bar, they eat protein powder, they eat chicken, they eat meat all day long, and instead of getting healthy, some people actually end up with a kidney failure. I do not think so. Arnold is going. Arnold is yeah, he's still pretty healthy. I mean, you can bench press, but you just don't need a whole lot of it. I mean, moderation is good. Doing some moderate muscle exercise is good, yeah, but not a lot, yeah. Did you build your business with $0? Yeah. Believe it or not, most millionaires are self-made. I think it's like 70% of the millionaires are self-made. Hi from Taiwan. Welcome. They're just doing extra and they think it's healthy. What inspires you every day? What inspires me every day? I think it's growth. Fulfilling my potential. I think that's what motivates me. What's your business? I have a brokerage business. I have a real estate investment business. And now I'm learning about crypto and the NFT. Are you a millionaire? Yeah, I'm a millionaire. Self-made? Yes. Nowadays, it's very easy to become a millionaire in today's age. And also nowadays, just because you're a millionaire, it doesn't even mean you're rich. So going back to the main topic, if you want to make a lot of money quickly, just get into a new industry. You can even get a job. I was at the crypto conference. Binance was actually hiring. They're hiring business development people. Let's say if you have a sales skill, if you have a business development experience, it's much better off for you to work for a crypto-related company versus working for a company in old industry. Let's say if you have the sales skill, go look for those companies that's focused on the future industry. What's your portfolio? Just the home I'm living and the mobile home park and some crypto. Do you consider a millionaire having $1 million in the bank or equity or what? I mean both. If you have equity, you can take it out and you can invest it. Hello, my friend. Are you out of Southern California? Yes. Where are you from? Crypto is tanking, it's not? Yeah, it is. But crypto is still in the early stage. That's how you can get in, and so you still have enough time to get in early and be the first one to be involved. Shalom from Israel, welcome. Share your experience. Answer this question. Does having money make you happy, and is corruption involved? Truthfully, please. Here's the thing. I'll answer question one by one. So I started in real estate sales. With the commission, I did the first flip, real estate flip. The first real estate flip, I think I made around $120,000. So basically, I use a commission to invest in real estate. Most of my real estate commission is about anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000. But I also made a couple big commissions. There's one commission I made was like $240,000 from one commission. I spent some money to study for coaching, but so the place that I spend the most money is number one, coaching, number two, investment. I read crypto is not doing well, and it will get worse. It's just like anything else. Real estate is the same thing. Stock is the same thing. They all go up and down. But the difference between crypto and real estate and stock is that crypto is new, it's up and coming, it's emerging. If you get into now, that's how you can make more money. Answer this question. Does having money make you happy, and is corruption involved? Truthfully, no, there's no corruption. It just, most of my money is made from real estate sales and the investment. Okay, the question about whether by having money will make you happy. Yes. Most people do not understand. You have to be happy first before you can make money. If you're always worried, if you're always pissed off, you're not going to be able to build any meaningful relationship. If that's the case, you will not make money. You got to be happy first. You got to be confident first. You got to be optimistic first. Because if you're not even optimistic, how can you make money? You won't. You don't even believe you can make money. How can you make money? If you're already optimistic, if you already believe in it, then you can make money. So it's not, you got to be happy first. You got to believe it first because before you can make money. It's not the other way around. It's not like you make money, then you become happy. No. So once you have money, you can buy anything you want. You can go anywhere you want, right? I mean, for example, for me nowadays, I can pretty much go anywhere I want, travel to anywhere I want. I mean, most of the stuff I can buy, right? I mean, other than airplane. So I'm not there yet. So maybe, I don't know, later on, 5 years from now, when I make more money, maybe I can buy any airplane I want. But now I can pretty much buy any cars I want. I can pretty much eat anything I want. I can pretty much go travel anywhere I want. So it gives you a lot of freedom. If you don't have money, you have zero freedom. Zero. You got every day you got to worry about where I'm gonna get the money to pay for the rent. You're just living in a prison. When you have the money, it gives you the freedom. Because also when you don't have the money, you're stuck on a job. You got every day just a grind. It's just a rat race. Every day you gotta work for somebody. You gotta make the ends meet every month. That's just a total grind. That's just a prison. Share your crypto experience. I don't have too much crypto experience yet. I'm also learning as well. I just invested in some altcoins. Tell us your story when you were back home. You mean where? Back home where? China? I bought a few BTC at 30K. I'm panicking. What is your prediction, please? I mean, BTC should be safe. I'm not an investment advisor, so this is not any type of investment advice. I mean, what can you do? You cannot do anything. Just hold it. Because even if you sell now, you're gonna lose money anyway. Just hold it. Just you don't have to do anything with it. Appreciate you sharing and your thoughts. How much minimum can you invest with crypto? There's many very cheap coins. The reason I started investing the coins is because it's not because I'm planning to make money. Because I don't understand it. It's because I just want to get involved. I want to play with it, so I can understand better. There's many cheap coins. You can start with $100. Thank you for sharing your experience. No need to buy a plane, not an asset. Correct, yeah. You can just lease it. You don't need to buy it, yeah. So, I said earlier, the best way to get into a new industry, number one, go to conference. Number two, get a job in those companies. Number three, just do it. Just jump in. That's why I think last year I put like 50 grand. Just buy different kind of coins just to learn. Because if you just only watching, you're not going to learn. So after I bought it, then I started to pay more attention to what's going on in the market. And also I was learning how to use the cold wallet, how to take the coin out from the exchange into my cold wallet. Then you start to learn. You start to learn to do things, right? You go watch on YouTube how to do it. Then you try to do it on your own. So once you put the money in there, then you start to get involved. If you're not gonna do it, if you're just gonna keep watching, you're not gonna learn. So the best way to learn a new industry, jump in and do it. Get a job in those new industry, or go to conference, or watch YouTube. So the reason you want to do it now is because now the cryptocurrency is still in its infancy. I forgot the exact number, but the number of people that are exposed to crypto is like less than 5% in the whole world. That's why you want to get into early, because 5 years from now you're gonna be somebody that already have a lot more experience. You're gonna be able to make much more money compared to those people they're just getting into it 5 years later. Yeah, Uber plane, correct. Do you dollar cost average? No, I mean right now I'm not really investing in it, because right now it's everything's crashing. So right now I'm just focused on learning, going to different conference, study on YouTube, network with other people. So in late June, I'm going to the NFT New York. That's a big NFT conference. You guys should go too if you want to learn. Follow my TikTok. Give me some likes. Whatever question you have, we can talk about it. Let me know where you're from. I'm from Los Angeles, California. So When I was younger, I was kind of stupid. Because I went to Berkeley, right? I went to UC Berkeley, and after I graduated, I tried to get a job in those high-tech companies, like for example Facebook. Back then, actually, Facebook was just starting out. I remember when I was in college, I was actually using MySpace. Then somehow MySpace disappeared, and the Facebook came up. I actually tried to look for a job in one of those tech companies, but they didn't hire me. I just gave up. Then instead, I just got into the real estate industry. Imagine if I had went to those companies like Facebook or Google or Apple, I would be much better off than today. I missed that opportunity to grow it with the industry. That's why now I'm not gonna let that happen again. That's right. Right now I'm focusing on the future, which the future of now is actually crypto, NFT. So in the beginning, it may be hard. It may be difficult, but I have to stick to it because that's how I can get into the industry early. I don't want to make the same mistake I made before. Mama, thanks for sharing my live video. Yeah, you guys, if you can share my live video, we can have more people jump in to participate. The more people participate is actually better, because sometimes other people may ask a question, and when we talk about this question and you listen, you can learn something new too. So I'm telling you, the best ROI you can have now, number one is start investing. Buy real estate. Yesterday, I came back from the airport, and this Uber driver, he picked me up. He told me he works 2 jobs. In the daytime, he worked in the county, LA County. So I was thinking, why does he drive Uber if he's working in the county? Because in the county, if you're working with the county, your income is pretty decent. So I'm thinking to myself, he's working in the county during the daytime, and nighttime he's driving Uber. Most likely, he's trying to save money to buy real estate, because you need substantial amount of down payment to buy real estate. So I asked him, is that his plan? He said yes. He asked me, how do you know? Because I figured, if you're already making decent income, if you're still trying to get a second job, then most likely you're trying to save money to buy a big purchase. So that's what his plan is. He's doing a second job, driving Uber to save up money to buy real estate, to invest in real estate. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? You gotta make it happen. You cannot just sit there and think. Whatever you need to do to make it happen, just do it. So some people, they have one job and they're thinking, oh, what do I do? They just complain. Where do I get the money to invest in real estate? I don't have the money. I don't have the extra money. All my money is pay for all my expenses. Just get a freaking second job, or get a new job, get a higher pay. Do you buy locally or out of state? I do. Okay, the home I live in, I own it, but I do not invest in California. California returns very low, only 1%, 2%, and the landlord, the regulation is very stupid. If the tenant don't pay rent, you cannot kick them out. In out of state, Florida, Texas, Georgia, South North Carolina, Tennessee, all those places, the environment is much better for the landlord. So, if you want to become financially free quickly, do whatever you gotta do. Increase the income, so you can have extra income set aside to save for the down payment. Just like what the Uber driver is doing. He's getting a second job to save the money for the down payment. He's doing it with his wife. So him and his wife, they both work for the county. So the wife is actually starting to become a real estate agent. So once she get a foothold, then she's gonna quit her job in working in the county. The husband is still gonna stay with the county because after they work for so long, they can get a free medical for the whole family. You're in Texas. Texas is a great market. I was just in Austin yesterday. I'm local in LA as well, and I'm looking to buy out of state. You have no choice. If you live in Los Angeles, the return is too low. Real estate is too expensive, and if the tenant don't pay you rent, you cannot even kick them out. It's just stupid. Make no sense. If you're not comfortable going too far, just start in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a great location for people in California to invest out of state. East of Houston. There's still a lot of real estate nearby Houston are cheap. Yeah. If you don't have a home in Los Angeles, if you need to buy a place to live, okay, you can buy it. But if you're going to try to buy it and try to make some money, there's no money to be made here. Maybe if you buy something off market, maybe. But anything you're going to see on the market, you're going to get 2% return. What does 2% return mean? 2% return means you're not going to get your money back until 50 years later. 50 years later. If you can go out of state, if you can buy something with a 20% return, that means you're going to make your money back in 5 years. 10 times faster. The sooner you can get your investment back, the better it is, right? The better of a deal it is. Which one's better? Get your money back in 5 years or get your money back in 50 years? Of course, 5 years, right? So, no matter what you do all you can to invest in real estate so you can start accumulating equity and also get into a new industry. So that's the two of the things I'm doing now. Purchase more income properties, commercial real estate, and study the new industry, get into new industry. So my net worth is not 10 million yet. But if I focus on these two things, continue to invest in property and get into new industry, I can tell you without a doubt, my net worth is going to be minimum over $10 million, minimum, if not more. Hi, I remember you. How did things work out for you and your parents? Love for the words of encouragement. Thank you. It's okay. They're doing well. Thank you for asking. Leaving my real estate broker. Need a healthy break. Should I go inactive? What do you mean by what's wrong? What's not working? So the real estate market is changing right now. It's not as easy to sell a home as before. For my brokerage business, the business model I had was great. I have multiple virtual assistants. They book appointment for me with the seller. I go and sign a contract. We put on the market. It's sold. I literally each deal I only spend like 2 hours, 5 hours the most. Then I make 20 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand with 2 to 5 hours of work. But now it's getting harder to do because the homes are not as easy to sell. So for you, when you're saying you're leaving the real estate broker, need a health break, I don't know, maybe instead of inactive, I don't know, because inactive doesn't sound very healthy to me. If you want to be active, if you want to be healthy, you got to be active, right? If you're just going to be inactive, I don't think it's healthy. Maybe you can try to learn something, learn to invest or move to a different location, or learn about real estate, NFT. Try something new instead of being dormant. You cannot be dormant. It's like water, right? If you have a pot of water, it's just gonna be nothing but dirty water. The water, for it to be clean, it gotta flow, right? It's the same thing with everything. It's the same thing with health. It's the same thing with money. If you want to make more money, your money gotta flow. If you want to be healthy, your blood is gotta flow. You cannot stay inactive. It's not a healthy thing. Having some health issues and family and no business anyway, but don't want to lose my license. You don't need to lose your license. Your license, as long as you renew every 4 years, then you're fine. You're gonna keep your license. I already renewed my license like a couple times already. I got my license in 1999, more than 20 years ago. Is it better to rent or buy? Always better than buy. It's always better to buy. When you rent, you're just throwing money away. When you buy, you're accumulating equity. I mean, my license being inactive, not my body. I work out for sure. You don't need your license to be inactive. Just keep your license current. You don't have to do any transaction. You can still keep your license. So here's what I'm doing, okay? I'm exploring whatever I'm exploring is most of them are still related to real estate. For example, I'm building a real estate course. I'm trying to see if I can do real estate with NFT, or I can help people to buy real estate through crypto. So most what I'm doing, even though I'm exploring outside my boundary, but it's still kind of related to real estate. Okay, if you're not doing any business, you do not need to hang your license. I don't think you need to. I could be wrong, but that's what I understand. You can just keep your license current. It doesn't have, if you're not doing any business, it doesn't need to be hanged under any brokerage. Always love watching you. Thank you. What is equity for? Equity. When you have equity, you'll make money even when you sleep. Let's say if you bought a house for $500,000, you have the equity. You own the home, right? Let's say if you lease it out, then tenant is gonna pay you the rent, right? And most likely, you want to make sure the rent is gonna cover the mortgage payment, right? At the same time, your equity will grow. That means even if you do nothing, even if you're just sleeping, play video game at home, your equity will make money for you, because you own the equity, you own the home, you're gonna get the rent, and also because you have the equity. If it's increased in value, then your equity will increase as well. So you always want to have equity. We're in Texas and about to buy a home. When my hubby lost his job, he got a new one. But these prices, will the price ever go down? Should we just buy now? Just buy. Don't try to time the market. The home in Texas is still dirt cheap compared to California. Especially, you say you're from Houston area or what city? Just buy a little bit further out from the metro. For example, let's say if you live in downtown Houston, if you think the price is expensive, just buy 30 minutes out, 20 minutes out, 30 minutes out. It's going to be so much cheaper. Still buy. Don't try to time the market. You do not want to time the market, because if you time the market, if you keep your money in the bank, number one, it's going to be spent anyway. Most people do not have the discipline to not spend money. Number two, even if you do not spend it, the inflation is going to eat up your money. So you're not gonna have any equity, like what I was telling Tony before. You're not gonna be able to save money. Saving money will not make you rich. Okay, this is what they say: the poor save, the middle class spend, the wealthy invest. So you want to invest, okay? With this market, won't the equity be lost? No, you're not going to lose any equity. If you don't sell, you don't lose anything. Of course, try to look for cheaper properties, but as long as you don't sell, you don't lose any equity. Yes, Houston is cheap. It's not expensive. Houston, the last time I looked, there's still many properties that's under $100 per square foot. That's only 1/5 the price in Los Angeles. Then just go further out. Drive to maybe 20 minutes away from downtown Houston. There's still many opportunities. I know there's still many houses that are $50,000. Like Beaumont, there's a whole bunch of cities in the South Houston. They're cheap. $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 single family homes. I bought in California. Yeah. If you don't have a home, if you're renting, if you can afford a mortgage, always buy. If you want to make it easier, just buy multi-unit. So you can have the tenant to help you to pay for the mortgage. Advice to anyone who nutmeg got out of jail and wants to restart life. Dallas is good too. Dallas is good, yeah. So if you're just getting out of jail, if you want to start a new life, then you have no choice but to go into the new industry. Because in the emerging new industry, people are not as picky. If you go into any average normal industry, people will look down on you. Especially if you've been to jail before. Because if you go into normal industry, you gotta understand, in the normal industry, people, they pride on their experience. Let's say if you're trying to, so here's what you can do. Either go to emerging industry or go into any type of trade where you don't have to depend on other people. You can, in many county, many city, they have adult school. Go to adult school, go pick up a trade. It could be welding, it could be HVAC, it could be anything, or plumbing. Pick up one of the trade, get licensed, get certified. You can make a lot of money. You can become a millionaire easily being a plumber or HVAC guy. That's the easiest route for you. Go get the certificate, be licensed, certified to become a HVAC guy or plumber or welder. Start making money, increase income, save money by real estate, and study crypto. If you do these three things, you're gonna become a millionaire in 3 to 5 years. Even if you have a criminal background, that's okay. Because if you're a welder, people do not care if you have a criminal background or not. If you're trying to repair AC or fix plumbing, people do not care if you have a criminal background or not. But that's where you can make a lot of money. Don't try to get a job. Just get this certificate, get certified, and then go work in the business. You're gonna make a lot of money. And make sure the minute you start to have a high income, you invest in real estate every year. Buy one property every single year, and learn crypto on the side. You're gonna become a millionaire in 3 to 5 years. You're gonna thank me for this. It's a foolproof plan. It's like dummy-proof plan. No matter how dumb you are, you can make it. I'm outside of Houston, near NASA. Great area. Yeah, there's a lot of areas that are cheap. Are you a self-made millionaire? I guess I can say I am, yeah. Millionaires are overrated nowadays. Everybody's a millionaire. It's so easy to become a millionaire now. Yeah, if you're a plumber, you can make $60 an hour, $100 an hour. Yeah, start HVAC or plumbing, exactly. It's everywhere. Is high in demand. Do you do crypto? Yes, I'm learning about crypto. Yes. It's billionaires now. Yeah. Now millionaire means nothing, man. Everybody in California is a millionaire. Every house in California, in Los Angeles, is $1 million. So right now is, let me take a look at the time. Okay, I'm going to stay till 10 a.m., okay? I'm almost finished my breakfast. Do you only think of money? No. Money is just a byproduct. Money is just a measurement, okay? Yes, it sounds like I'm always talking about money, but that's not my goal. My goal is freedom. Without money, you will not have freedom. I'm eating a tomato. Here's the thing. If you want to be energetic, you want to sleep well, exercise, and eat well. What you choose to eat make a big difference. You want to eat as organic as possible. I had a client before. Every time I go meet with him, he's like in bad shape. Almost look like he's going to die. But eventually he died. And then when I went to his home, all he eat is TV dinner. Do not eat TV dinner, guys. If you eat nothing but TV dinner, you're gonna die. That TV dinner is gonna kill you. Okay, let's see. Let me go through the message. How can you do it in Ontario, Canada? A small shack is $1.5 million. Just buy far away from the metro. Drive out there. Did you buy a trailer park yet? Yeah, I already bought a trailer park. I already bought it before. I'm just trying to look for a second one. Hello from Vietnam. How are you? Okay, 4 more minutes, okay? Hello from Michigan. Welcome. I was just in Chicago. Is that far from Michigan? So, going back on what we talk about, right? Money is not the purpose. But without money, there's no way you're going to be happy, okay? Freedom comes from money. Without money, there's no way you're going to be free. Across the lake. Okay, yeah. So, focus on increasing income, invest in real estate, study the emerging industry. If you just do these 3 things, everybody can become a millionaire. It's literally dummy proof. I don't care how stupid you are. I don't care how lazy you are, but of course you gotta work. If you just focus on these 3 things, buy 1 property every year, increase your income, buy 1 property every year, study and get into the new industry, you're gonna be a millionaire. I mean, for some of you, it might look hard if you're not there yet. But just focus. Just do these 3 things. Trust me, you're gonna become a millionaire. So last time, when I was in Chicago, I drove to Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana is the city is underdeveloped. It's a lot of places look very how do you say? It looks very dilapidated. But there are some homes nearby the lakes, pretty nice. Love your advice. Thank you. Tenant is terrible. You gotta pick the right tenant. Nowadays, the information is so readily available. You know, we have YouTube, we have TikTok Live. I'm literally sharing with you the information for free. I'm not even charging you anything. All you gotta do is take the time to listen, learn, and go do it. It's not like, 20 years ago, you don't know how to do it. There's no place you can learn. Nowadays, you can learn everywhere for free. So if you're telling me you still cannot be a millionaire, you still cannot make it in life, you still cannot be rich, you still cannot be happy, that's just your fault. That's nobody else's fault. That could only be your fault. Then if you're still a loser nowadays, that's all on you. Okay, you have no excuses. A lot of property to own in Detroit. What do you mean? You can easily buy properties in Detroit? Just buy somewhere else. You don't have to buy in Ontario. There's many people investing in real estate in Florida from Canada. You gotta think outside the box. Don't confine yourself in the box. Think outside the box. Yes, granted, I said it's easy to become a millionaire. But you gotta be smart about it. You cannot be a robot. If you're gonna be a robot, if you're gonna do the exact same thing everybody else is doing, you will not become a millionaire. You have to think outside the box. You have to be creative. If you're gonna do the exact same thing everybody else is doing, or the middle class are doing, you will not be rich. You will not become a millionaire. If your thinking is the same as every other middle class people, you're not gonna get rich. That's for sure. You still gotta think outside the box. Okay, guys, thank you for all the questions. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Follow my TikTok, give me some likes, and we'll talk next time. Okay? Thank you.